I'm here today with the youngest ever national champion, Michael. Michael, you must be looking forward to today.
Yeah, it's a terrific show. This is probably the biggest Premier League of the year. I'm jumping Carthago and LEG. I've had them both a long time, so I'm looking forward to them. They're both in great form. They both had an unlucky fence down yesterday, but I'm looking forward to a good contest anyway.
And how's your season been going so far? What have you been up to?
I was actually away from October to Christmas. I was in Florida with David Blake in Pine Hollow Farm, which was a great success and it's a great experience. And then I went to Dubai and Abu Dhabi with Cian O'Connor to jump World Cups on his horses, which is phenomenal because, as everyone knows, he's the pinnacle of Irish show jumping. You know, it's great to be associated with him and be there with him.
And who do you train with on a consistent basis?
Well, I'm actually on my own now. It's just me and my dad at home. But like he has jumped Aga Khans and he was, on teams in St Gallen and Ixted. He's been around the block. He knows his way around.
He's well qualified.
He is, yeah, definitely.
And would America be something that you'd like to do in the future?
Definitely, it's a surreal place. It's a lot of money. There's a lot of great horses, but there's equally good riders over there. It's great to see the likes of Derek Earns and Richie and Shane Sweetnam to get such good breaks and make their careers out there. So definitely it'd be on the cards.
A lot of young Irish riders have gone out there recently as well. Did you meet up with most of them?
Yeah, well, as I said, I was with David Blake. He was all competed on this series a couple of years ago, and he's making a big name for himself out there, and it's great to get the opportunity. They seem to flock there for some reason. Must be the money.
Must be the money. Fancy that. And what's the plan for the rest of the year?
I'm gonna keep it home. I've like I said, Carthago and LEG are two good horses, so I'm gonna keep going with them. I'd like to get back to the internationals in Dublin. I'd like to keep going with the Premier League and try and retain my crown. And also I'd maybe like to get a few smaller Nations Cups in maybe Copenhagen or one of them.
Excellent. Well, listen, best of luck today, Michael. We'll be watching out for you.
Thanks a million. Thank you.
Okay. Congratulations yesterday. How do you feel your chances are today?
Good, I think. Yeah, the horse was in absolutely brilliant form yesterday and jumped fantastic. So if he still is fresh today, I'd be delighted with him. But I mean, he's a 15-year-old horse, so maybe he might be a bit like myself and feeling a couple of aches and pains today. But hopefully he's still in the same fettle.
You've good track record here at the for this series. How's the horse going so far? Do you feel your chances are strong this year?
Yeah, he's in fantastic form and he's in great form yesterday. So, as I said several times, he's 15 years of age. If he can stay in good form, he's always competitive, and he always gives his best every time in the ring. So I mean, a horse like that is very hard to find, but he's the only horse I have at this level, so obviously someone with maybe 2 or 3 horses has a better advantage.
Do you have a couple of young horses at home?
Yeah, we've some very nice 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds coming through, and we've a nice 8-year-old mare that hopefully in another year maybe get up to this level.
Ger, you've 2 horses today. Tell me a little bit about both of them.
The first mare I have is belonged to Sharon Fitzpatrick. It's a mare I sold to Susan to do the juniors, but she has good ponies this year, so I have her back to ride. It's her first time to jump 150, and I'd be hoping that I have a good experience with her. Yesterday she jumped a little bit green but finished up very good, so I'd be hoping that she goes around even with the fence down but jumps well, and it's a big improvement for her, I hope.
And then Cristobal, this new horse that you've had, he looks fantastic, very special.
Yeah, I think he's really good, maybe the best horse I ever had. He's quite green though. He's only done 5 shows last year as a 7-year-old, which I just found out, and he's anything I've asked him to do so far, he's done it quite easy. So today I hope a little bit the same, that he goes around, and if he jumps a clear round it'd be fantastic, but it is a stepping stone for bigger stuff.
Is he fresh? It's first outdoor show of the season.
Yeah, he was quite fresh, a little bit spooky yesterday, but he's a good character and there's lots of things to like about him anyway, so I suppose it is a learning curve. And
how did the course walk?
The course is quite big. I think for the lads that have been away, they'll skip around today, they'll have no problem with it, but this is a bigger level completely from us. To go from 135 to 150 and square oxers, it's quite a big track, and for an 8-year-old it's a big ask.
Do you see many clears today?
See many clears. I'd say you will have the regular 7 or 8 clears. I think there will be 7 or 8 clears today.
Okay, well listen, best of luck.
Thanks a million.
Here with Edward Doyle. Edward, will you win today?
We're going to try hard.
Tell me a little bit about the horse.
He's in good form. He was 3rd here yesterday. He's just back. He was in London 2 weeks ago, 5th in a big class there, so he seems in good form. There's no reason to say why we shouldn't have a good shot.
Okay. Any problems around the course that you can see?
Yeah, 12 of them with poles on top of them, but other than that, it's a good strong track. Little few difficult lines, but we should be able to negotiate it.
And You've any nice young horses coming through?
Yeah, I've a very nice, flexible 7-year-old. Well, we thought we were going to win the 7-year-olds, but we had a fence down. And I have some nice young stock coming along.
Defending champion Eddie here today. How do you think your chances are?
Yeah, well, she's won a couple of premiers before, so hopefully if she's on form we have as good a chance as anyone. But it looks strong, and she hasn't done. We haven't been away early this year, so it'll be a big step up from what we've been doing in the Bluegrass League.
How's the season going so far?
Good. I won 3 rounds of the Bluegrass League and third in one. I only did 6 of them, so it's going well.
Okay. Any problems around the course?
Yeah,
How'd the combination walk?
Combination walked okay. It's tall enough going out to 2 strides to be short. And then down the hill after the combination is a short 5 and then short 6 across the Oxer. But they're all little things that hopefully my one should be able to cope with.
Okay. And when you come out, you walk out, you have a plan. Do you find that well, obviously it's the first outdoor show of the season, will the plan change throughout the course?
Yeah, well, look, for me, I'll be able to look at a couple. I'm 17 to go, so maybe 1 or 2 of the distance I'll do something different if I see it as riding a little bit different than I walked, but I'll try to stick as close as I can to my plan.
And are you home in Ireland for the rest of the season? Will you go abroad at all?
Well, at the moment that's the plan. I just a couple of horses sold recently, so I'm a bit under horse at the moment, so just see if something else turns up and we'll try kick on and win another Premier League.